Listen, y'all up, come in, beat mob, y'all up, hey, y'all up, get in here, come on. Listen, this is a after dark, after dark, after dark. Y'all up on a Saturday night. I said, I wonder if they still up. I said, I wonder if they still up. Y'all get in here. Let's get it. We got to get into this interview. I'm going to tell y'all in a minute. I said, is they still up? Y'all up? Listen, get in the bed. Y'all tucked in. You got to get in the bed. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I said, yo, the clubs don't close to about what, 2:30? And then y'all go to the after spot. I said, oh, we're going to be up over here tonight. So listen, we got to get into this. So let me tell y'all what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to get to it. So I was going through my emails and listen, I was taking the weekend off because I'm like, man, I'm tired. Like, so anyways, that's why I haven't been posting. But anyways, I was laying on the couch and I was going through my emails and people were sending me this link to this YouTube video. So I go on the YouTube video. It's uh 803 Fresh, T the Wizard, the dude from Snake Eyes Music Group, and they all send down talking about the post that T the Wizard put up there, the producer of Boots on the Ground. Y'all know the hit, where them fans at? So I was playing the interview. Let me see. I think I'm about, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up real quick. So I was like, hold on. Oh, here we go. Look, I was like, okay, so I'm 9 minutes into the interview, right? 9 minutes. So I said, oh no, this is good. This is good. I said, this is good. I said, I got to go live. This is going to be a good after dark. So I said, let me go live. Y'all listen. Now, if y'all don't know what's going on, let me just tell you real quick, and then we're gonna move past it and we're gonna get to the video, right? So y'all get in the bed, tuck in tonight. Get you some hot coffee, get you some hot coffee, lay down, stack them pillows up. Okay. Elevate that leg tonight with the baddest blow. Because this is gonna be good. So make sure y'all share the live. The Southern Soul drama do not stop. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? So listen, let me give y'all the rundown, and then we're gonna get to the interview because it's good. It's good. Just for the little 9 minutes that I've been in there, it's good. So listen. So this guy right here with the peace sign up, this is T the Wizard. Now, if you've ever heard the song Boots on the Ground by 803 Fresh, who's from South Carolina, you will hear in the beginning of the song when it start, T the Wizard got them bangers. Okay, so he got a tagline on the beat. Okay, well, he's been having all of this built up animosity against 803 Fresh and Snake Eyes Music Group, which is the label that 803 Fresh is reportedly with, right? So he went on Facebook crying. I mean, crying. And I know they want to move forward in love, but you still a crybaby. And let me just tell y'all this. I can't make up with no hater. I'm sorry. I just can't hate up, because if you got my phone number and we supposed to be rocking and you got an issue with me, you call me. You don't go to social media. That's dead right there. And then gonna say, I didn't. This is one of the parts that he was saying when he was being introduced. He was saying, I just couldn't take it no more. It was so much, I'm just paraphrasing, but it's like, why you didn't go to a counselor or a psychiatrist to talk to them about it? Why did you go to social media? Because 803 Fresh has a name now. And if he was regular Degler, it really wouldn't matter, right? So, anyways, he went on Facebook And he made this long post, basically mad because he's not getting publicity like 803 Fresh is. You know, he 803 Fresh is the artist. He is the star. When he walks in the room, he I'm gonna when he walks in the room, he is the star, right? So, anyways, y'all hold on, I got to get this mosquito. Some okay, so he's in the room. So, anyways, he went on Facebook last week and he was like, I've been quiet for a while about this 803 Fresh and Snake Eyes music group situation. Can't play tit for tat with me, want to burn a bridge, then cross back over it again. Now, I'm going to say this. He was not lying when he said that, because here you go. They sitting down, this, that burn bridge, and want to come back over stuff that he talking about. But I'm just, they want to make up, make up. Okay, I'm just here to, I'm a blogger. I'm just here to talk about what's public with these celebrities and stuff. Okay. He says, then cross back over it again, saying y'all wasn't going to drop another song with my name on it, but put out Jump Judy. Lame ass dudes. Made sure they didn't tag me in it or name me on the credits. This industry dirty, damn right. They switched up on me. We're supposed to be representing South Carolina, Southern Soul as a whole. It's a whole lot of BS. I'm not the off-branded dude. Y'all is, and everyone see it. Talking don't cut it with selfish, narcissistic ass people. I produced the biggest song in the country. Now, here comes the jealousy part. Here comes the hater part. Here comes the you left me the hell out. Here comes that part right there. Okay, he says, I produced the biggest song in the country, boots on the ground, and got left the hell out. If this is a big movement for Southern Soul, for South Carolina and Southern Soul music culture, where do I stand? This song wouldn't be nothing without the beat. Respect the producer. It's not that hard. I had to put together my own team to get to where I'm at right now. But we're supposed to be pulling together right bullshit, everybody out for themselves. Had major write-up, interviews, even recognized by State House of Representatives for South Carolina. My name nowhere on the resolution or mentioned. Okay, a simple shout out would have been okay, but they mentioned every dancer, DJ, line dancer, club, artist, but nothing about the producer. None of that would have been possible without the beat. I've been an advocate for South Carolina music culture way before Southern Soul, trail ride, line dancing, and blues. Okay, it was a trending wave. I've been had hits where I've been had hits here and I'm going to make more. I've been quiet for too long and been working too long for a movement like this to get left out and look the fucks over. This is my time and movement as well. Everybody sees it and everyone asking, where's the producer? Like it's my fault. Quit asking me. Y'all need to ask them and their team. Okay. Now he put that out. Okay. What y'all saying in the video? Shut it out, shut it out, shut it out. Somebody said, Sandy said, I just rub my feet together, rub it together, girl, rub it together, rub it, rubber, 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 rubber. Get comfortable, get comfortable, get comfortable. I'm trying to use my sexy late night voice, my chat line voice. Do you want to go in room one? Press one. Want to go to the back room? Press three. Want to go to the front room? Press 5. Need a one-on-one tonight? Press 22. 357. Put in your debit card number. No, I'm just playing. All right. So anyway, so listen. Okay, what's up, y'all? South Carolina said they watching. All right. All right. So this after dark tonight. All right. All right. All right. They said the beat is not that great, though. I like the beat. I like the beat. I like the beat. I like the beat. All right. All right. So listen. So boom. So y'all ready? He crying. He mad because he ain't in the resolution. He mad because 803 Fresh ain't put pocket with him. He mad because he can't sit on that couch. He can't go on daytime television. He can't do this. And 803 Fresh told him in this interview where I stopped it at. He said, listen, it's some rooms they just needed the artists, the PR, and the management's T. I said 803 Fresh just lie like a motherfucker. Damn well they just call for him. They just call for you, bro. Just say they ain't call for you, bro. They call for me. You ain't got to put the PR management in, but we gonna get to the interview, man. This shit. Listen. Okay, so anyways, thank y'all so much. I'm weak. I'm weak. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on tonight. Okay, so listen, so check this out. Boom. So Desmond Cunningham, okay. Now he is, I believe, the CEO, okay, the Chief Executive Officer of Snake Eyes Music Group, okay. And I agree with Desmond, okay. This is what Desmond said. Now, this was what Desmond said back to Crybaby Teddy. I mean, what's the man name? T the Wizard. I'm sorry. I thought your name was T. Y'all ever had one of them old crybaby ass teddy bears? Oh man. Yo, they said not the chat line, the chat line. Y'all, this is the after dark. If you coming in, tune in tonight, make sure you share the live. Okay, make sure you share the live on tonight. It's hold on now. It's 9 shares on Facebook. Hold on now. It's 190 of y'all. Come on now. Share this live on tonight. Share this live on tonight. This gonna be good, baby. We working late tonight. We working. See, the pod heads ain't working late like this. You know what they doing right about now? What time? And they say, oh, it's 1:24, but I gotta go get my bump and grind on. But see, we out here, we working for a rainy day tonight. Okay. This one of them this overtime. So listen. Listen now. Listen, come on in. Share the live. All right. So um, oh, y'all jumped up to 20 from 9 shares to 20 over on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. I love y'all. Okay, so listen. So this is what Desmond said, right? Desmond said, this will be the first and last time we address this publicly. Real men handle their business directly, not through the internet. You have our number and you know how to reach us. Let's be clear. You were paid for every beat before it was even used. By your own words, we paid you more than you've ever received for a beat. We supported you when you had nothing. And when the deal was done, we gave you exactly what you asked for: full credits, proper splits, and everything. We have all the receipts. So if this is really about your name not being mentioned, let's not forget your tag, Tito Wizard. Got them bangers is prominently placed at the beginning of every track. You got your credit and your compensation. Let's move forward with integrity. And I agree. If you read what T the Wizard, Terrence Thompson, said in his post, which we ain't gonna go back to because we tired of crying in 2025. Okay. He told him, my name wasn't mentioned in the resolution. My name wasn't nowhere. Where was my name? Where was I? I made the beat, but you got paid. You got paid. If I go buy a burger from McDonald's and somebody asks me what I eat today and I say a burger, I don't have to say I got it from McDonald's. I paid them for it. You got paid for your beat. So listen. So they done made up, baby. Oh, they have made up. And now I don't know if this is, now let me just say this because they always try to say my stuff is for clout when it don't be. Okay, it's for real, for real. Now let me go ahead and put this up here because we got to give some shout outs on the night. All right. Shout out to everybody that's coming in tonight, that's chilling with me on this after dark. This is a late after dark right here. Now, listen, this is on YouTube, Snake Eyes Music Group on YouTube. Okay, it says 803 The Fresh, 803 Fresh, Tito Wizard, and Snake Eyes Talk It Out. Now, let me say this. I don't know if this is for clout. And when I say that, let me be clear. I'm not saying like they doing it for clout, but I'm saying after all of these social media posts, did y'all already get on the phone and talk about it and then say, let's do one for the public? Or is this the first ever one that y'all have done since T the Wizard got online crying? Okay. What's going on, Terry? Shay said he thought business was about to boom if his name was mentioned. Listen. Nicole said, thanks for the late broadcast. Yeah, listen, this broadcast is for all the grown folks that stay in the house, okay? We ain't got time to be going out there getting shot up, all right? We in the house, okay? So listen, let's go on and get into it now. Let's get into it. Let me go on and zoom up some a little bit.
I agree, this is on the side, and hey, just
Big, come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
come on, man.
Look at it. He got
We
it.
just
Hey,
man, just sitting here, hey, man, you just want to have a discussion, hey, just a round table talk, man, about it.
Now, in case y'all don't know, Now he probably have T the Wizard is right here on the left. He got the shades on, okay. Now I don't know if he got them shades on because he been doing a lot of crying, okay. Because this is hurtful. This is hurtful to be crying online and then you got to sit down with the people you was hating on so bad and have to, face the music and feel some type of way. Even in this interview, before like 8 minutes in the interview, he knocked their head to the side when 803 Fresh would talk because he was trying to figure out like how y'all been. I mean, I don't know. It's just you got to catch it. I'm gonna try to point out the tension a little bit in the interview, but I mean, they say he looked like he mad. Look, he already. I'm telling you. I mean, so he got them shades on because he been doing a lot of crying about this shit. This shit has really been on his mind.
Everything that's going on, everything that happened the last week or so, man, whatever. So hey, we all family here, man. So we just here, discuss everything that went on last week, man. And like 803 Fresh said, just get some straightening, man. So everybody understand that it ain't nothing but love in this camp, man. Yeah. That's all it is, whatever. So we can start out, So Snake, if you got anything, you can just go ahead and start us out, man. Since it's Snake Eyes Music Group.
Well, I would say, we went through something, what I'm saying, on the internet, public, what I'm saying, it's a shame on our
This
part.
is dead.
And we want to apologize to the fans, for the Southern Soul people. Apologize for misunderstandings and all that was aired out on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because we are like brothers and family, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know that T, the Wizard, had, you know what I'm saying, that much emotions about what was going on, balled up inside, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean, he expressed it, and he said he had to go to social media because, you know what I'm saying, he was feeling some type of way. Yeah. But like I said, I made a phone call to him because, like I said, we family, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I let him, that's why we here, to air it out and clear it up. Since it happened on social media public, let's do it here.
Great idea. Right. Great idea. So T, since it's pretty much stemming feeling and how you felt or whatever, and pretty much you was just
gotta watch the replay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. So just go ahead and express that, man.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like when I was trying to hold it in for the longest, but I brought it to their attention. I brought it all to all their attention. You know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it wasn't like nothing that I just said I just threw out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I told them, I didn't want to take it to Facebook. I didn't want to do that. I tried to call everybody. Yeah. Didn't I call you? Didn't I told you? We talked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Snake? Didn't I told you? I talked to T. I talked to the whole camp. You know what I'm saying? Cash Flow, even me and you talk. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to put it out on the table, but it got too much on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like everybody was seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't only me. Everybody was calling me. Why they not doing this? Yeah. Why they not doing that? Yeah. I said, I don't know. You got to talk to them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling what it is. You know what I'm saying? But when the time came, you know what I'm saying, I ain't had no other way to let that outlet out. And it was holding me down. It was on my chest. Yeah. So I had to get it out. Yeah, I feel that. And I ain't want to go to Facebook. Yeah. I'm not a Facebook person. If y'all look at my page, it's most about my music. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never see me beefing nobody on the Facebook. Yeah. Internet. I call them first. Yeah. And sit down like we doing right here. You know? That was my thing. That was my thing, man. I had to get it out some type of way. Yeah.
He had to get it out some type of way. Do y'all hear this? Listen, now for the people that don't understand what's going on, let me give y'all a fast recap. This guy over here on the left, okay, with the shades on, he produced Boots on the Ground by 803 Fresh. Fans on the ground, boots on the ground, right? He's mad at 803 Fresh and the guy he's sitting beside in the white, Desmond with Snake Eyes, because they won't give him no clout. Like they won't say his name a lot. They won't bring him a lot of places. Although he's been paid for creating the beat, producing the beat, making the beat, he's been paid and he's getting his splits. He's getting his monthly payments, but he feel like he should be up there with 803 Fresh. He want to be on billboards and stuff too, right? Okay. So
with that being said, so hey, Fresh, you want to chime in right here, man? Yeah, come on.
All right. Just to discuss a lot of the things that have been on Facebook, and just to piggyback off of what Snake said in the initial, man, we definitely do want to apologize to the Southern Soul community for, just the discrepancy that you've seen on Facebook. This is definitely not the representation of Southern Soul or it at least is not the representation that we want to have as far as like being advocates for Southern Soul. We really, really want to push positivity and we want to push fairness all the way across the board. From what I gathered from the post coming from T the Wizard was that he was feeling of certain sorts about not gaining as much recognition for the music, well, for the beat. And big shout out to him for producing the beat, and forever grateful. At one point when we first started in the initial, way before Boots on the Ground was here, we had already been working on a lot of things. We got a lot of songs together. Even like in his battle with himself, as far as like when he was when he was battling, with if it was still worth doing or not. Remember, we had a conversation way back when, you know what I'm saying, when you were kind of in sorts about, should I continue to do music? You know what I'm saying? I think you would get rid of your equipment. I think you would just had, just been outdone with it. And I reached out to you and I said, hey, T, you got a good thing going on, man. You're one hell of a producer. You're saying you need to keep going. Just give me a shot. Let's see if we can get it. You're saying, let's see if we can get the chemistry going. And when Boots on the Ground, when it first was released, I don't think that we all knew the hype that it would take at that moment. So when the song started taking off, we started doing a lot of traveling. We started doing a lot of visits to places that we've never been to. I think that we've never excluded you from Snake Eyes or the things that we were doing, and that it was a lot of times when in certain like business things or certain things that we were called to do, and it's no fault of our own. It's just that being a producer hasn't been brought.
Wait, hold on, wait. Hey, look at him. Man, why you looking at 803 Fresh like that? He like, man, keep on lying to me, man. Keep on lying to me. Keep on lying to me. Keep on lying to me. Atia said, he about to cry right now. Keep on lying to me, man. You just lying. Wait, you got to watch his head, because you know how people be doing them when somebody trying to tell you something, you be like, what? Like, that he about to do one of them. Hold on. He about to do one of them.
Being a producer hasn't been brought to the light as it should over the course of time. This is not something that we do personally. But as far as the recognition from my side, I can personally accept accountability for me not, I say, verbally mentioning you as much as I should have. On the last time that we had a conversation, we were in Myrtle Beach. You had your family down there. I had my family down there, and we had discussions about how you felt then. And I thought that at that time that we came to, certain agreements and certain understandings about, where you could go, like meetings and stuff. Yes, places that you said you're supposed to be at. You told me, you versed it to me, hey, hey, anything that's doing with Boots on the Ground, you're saying, especially like if it's a large platform, you're saying I need to be there. And in the past few trips, you might as well say months now, you've been absent. It's not that we have excluded you from anything, is that I guess you excluded yourself. You kind of stepped back from it.
Who is Big Boy right here in the pink? What does he got? What Big Boy in the pink got going on?
And maybe this was because of you feeling a certain type of way at that time too. But for coming from my end, I think that we have, coming from my end now, this is my opinion, I think that we have treated you fairness as far as,
They go their head. You see their head?
Allow you to promote.
Wait.
Coming from my end, I think that.
Watch T the Wizard head. Look, he finna get ready to move their head like, huh?
We have, coming from my end now, this is my opinion, I think that we have treated you fairness as far as, you know,
No.
allowing you to promote, uh, like in certain rooms that we place you in. Like when we go, we never excluded you from no trips or anything like that. You said anytime that you were willing to get in that van, if you was willing to go, you would go, right? Yeah. Like there's never been a time that we never taken you to certain spots. Now, only on the occasions where you brought it to me, you saying, "Hey, I feel like I should be there." I think that me and you had that understanding when we was at the beach. That there's certain places that don't call for you because it's usually like front end business. Usually with they'll call for the artist, they'll call for PR, and they'll call for management. You know, and so in those certain places.
And see, I think 803 Fresh is doing too much explaining, if you ask me. The answer is you got paid, you ain't going.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't calling you, so therefore there was no space for you on that. But any other time, any other big shows, you know, we've been to multiple shows. We've been to multiple things together. Can you agree with me on that?
Yeah, we did. We did.
A lot of places. Do you remember the trip that we had to Atlanta where me and you had an interview, where I actually interviewed you in front of you saying in front of a big camera? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember in the radio station, but
yeah, we was in a radio station, and I actually interviewed you, and it's been a lot of moments that me and you have had. You know, I just don't want. I want the gray area to be clear, especially to the fans, that you definitely never have been excluded from anything. If anything, but
I want to insert this though. See, I was under the pressure by, and this is like I'm gonna take accountability.
Now, let me say this. If there's anybody watching that know T the Wizard, is this his body language? Like, it's because sometimes we can be judgmental before knowing people. So let me ask you this. Is this his body language? Like, even at a basketball game, is he sitting up here with the mad face, looking like that and moving like that? Or like, if you're gonna come to an interview and try to conduct business or go back over a bridge that you also burned, then why you won't? I mean, come on, you got to have body language, have some decorum. I mean, is this his body language? Like, is this how he is, or is he really putting on? Like, is he really upset and mad?
Like T was expressing some things like he was feeling left out. So when he was expressing,
mad as fuck.
My understanding of it was that he just wanted to be mentioned and be around some certain things. Because I'm gonna be real, the first incident that we ever had with you was when we went to California. Me, T, Fresh went to California. And you had a little episode then when you spazzed out, when you called Zell and then you called.
Not you had a little episode then. Not you. Man, this man is talking to him like a child. You had a little episode then, Daryl. You had a little episode then, T the teddy bear. T teddy bear. You had an episode then and you called and you spazzed out. Man, he mad as hell.
I called you.
Y'all call over.
Yeah.
Y'all call over.
Yeah. So, but in that episode when we went to California, that technically was a Snake Eyes business meeting that we took. You know what I'm saying? And I want just to put this on the thing that we at some point we offered you to be a joint like producer for Snake Eyes. I mean, which you declined, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And but you still is like our brother. We're not going to exclude you from stuff that we could take you with us. Like that was definitely was a meeting for Snake T, who was just sitting here, and Doug. Now I took my wife. You know what I'm saying? We were going to California, and And I think when you saw us in California, I think you got a little upset because we was in California. But it wasn't to spite you or not take you. No way. It was definitely a business meeting with the record label, which we are. Like a lot of people don't understand that Snake Eyes is the label. We only have distribution with everybody. And from day one,
did T the Wizard come with any backup? Any backup? Did he come with any? Because the way he moving like he came with some backup. Boy.
I mean, I think I treated all y'all fairly. I don't try to give you no poor contracts or nothing. I'm not treating y'all like kids or nothing like that. Trey, you can rely because you was with me since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, even we had our little spat too. You know what I'm saying? But it's some things it just be about business. It ain't even about personal. Like, because you see us some way doesn't mean that it ain't that we. Even now that meeting, I'm gonna be real with you, T. Like, even when we got there, we had no idea that we was meeting up with another. I'm not gonna say their name because they ain't got nothing to do with this. Yeah. Meeting up with another people, and when they came to us, we also your name was brought up in the room. We tell it. Me and Fresh told them they wanted Fresh to do something, and we saying if T the Widget don't touch the beat, we can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So even when you're not there at that time, we still was bringing your name up. It may not be public notice or public anything, but
can y'all really believe we talking about this? Every time they say something about bringing his name up or they give him recognition for something, it just makes me be like, yo, we really talking about a person who is upset and spazzing out and having episodes because he ain't being mentioned. Oh my gosh, like, can y'all really believe this is niggas in their 40s and 50s nowadays? This is sad, man. This is sad.
We still bring your name up. And the proof that we did is because when we went to Atlanta to actually do the actual recording. Ain't that what's the conversation?
Yeah, but I see it like this, man. You know, when you bought the contract, you know, the contract was not in my favor. That's why I didn't sign with y'all.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, the contract was not in my favor. The contract was in y'all favor. That's why I didn't sign with Snake Eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing personal. It just was the business side on my side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say with California, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing personal to me. It's just like it's my music. You know what I'm saying? I never, like I told Doug, I told you, I never want to be in the meeting. I don't want to be in the meeting because that's not for me. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my concern. It's about, you know what I'm saying, respect. You know, I know that Snake Eye business. I know it's front end business. You know, I never want none of that. I never want the spotlight. I never want to be in the front. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying though. That's one of the episodes, the subject I'm talking about. Like, when we went to California, it wasn't a meeting about T the Wizard business. It was actually Snake Eyes business.
I understand that.
So when you spazzed out about it, that was the first time that I knew you said you was troubled about some things. And that's why I was trying to get you to understand then too, like, hey, certain things it's not for T the Wizard.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shot at you, it wasn't a like we sharing from you, it just wasn't your business. Like that this thing is that if I'm going to talk my finances and I gotta go meet Greg to talk my finances
it's not my business, right?
It's none of your business. But if you see me over here talking to Greg and you get upset by me going over to, you know what I'm saying, Greg house and you pass by, you know, that's not right. I don't feel like that's right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that situation was. It was our business for Snake Eyes, and we could have took Trey, we could have took everybody, but it wasn't the time for everybody. It was time for us to handle 803 Fresh because he signed to the label.
Yeah.
And business, you know what I'm saying? It didn't even have anything to do with a producer. It had nothing to do with nothing else. But you know, like I said, that was the first time I think that we had the episode where you first told us how you were feeling. We didn't understand because we saying like, hey T, like, bro, that didn't have anything to do with the business. But you were saying I should have been there. I should have been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna clear up a lot of misunderstanding. Like,
That's what. Hey, just hold on 1 second, right there, Snake. See, that's what me on the outside looking in. I'm just thinking, really, man. It's excuse me. It's lack of communication on everybody's part or whatever. You know, because like, hey, T feeling some type of way about missing out on this, missing out on that, not knowing that he really shouldn't have been in this meeting right here or whatever. But
I don't feel like he should have been in none of the damn meetings. I mean, I just, oh Lord, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like he should have been in none of the meetings. Damn.
he could have been in some understanding. Hey, you can get some understanding and lay down, you know, hey, what's going on and how this stuff work and how, you know, meeting with executives and all that stuff work, whatever. And like you just said, hey, T wasn't in the room, but his name was called in the room, whatever. Hey, his name was brought up or whatever. And this music, hey, the beats for Boots on the Ground, hey, pretty much, hey, everybody know that, hey, pretty much, hey, T the Wizard made this beat or whatever. Because, hey, if you listen to the song, hey, when the song come on, pretty much, hey, the first thing it said is, hey, T the Wizard got these banging hits or whatever.
Everybody got boobs. Look at everybody in this picture got some titties. Lord have mercy. I'm so sorry, y'all. My fault. You know, I just be looking at everything and stuff. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And a lot of people probably don't know that. They probably ain't listen to it until after all this right here just aired out or whatever, man. But it's just a misunderstanding, man. Whatever.
He never said that the business was right.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
He never said that the people. What happened was, because it was put on social media,
and it's such a great area,
and so many people got buttholes.
You
know what I'm saying? Everybody got buttholes.
Everybody got.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody started putting their 2 cents
not knowing what's going on
in our business and really didn't know what was going on.
Exactly.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these my little brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I can. Hey, you got something to say to me? Pick me up the phone. I'm not above reproach. You want to come put your foot in my ass? Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not above reproach.
Pause. Take that out. Man, take that out. That man said, if you want to come and put your foot in my ass, come on. Boots on the ground and boots in the ass. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Oof. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. I gotta rewind that back. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait.
Put your foot in my ass. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pick me up the phone. I'm not above reproach. You want to come put your foot in my ass? Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm not above reproach. But what I'm saying is, like, when I called T the first day that I saw it, I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? But the first day I saw it, I called T. He didn't answer. I called him again. He didn't answer. So I said, well, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll wait till we get back to South Carolina and I'll pull up on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I woke up, I think Fresh posted something, and he just posted like he always posting about positivity or something.
Exactly.
And the fans was eating his was eating his lunch.
Because they were like that because they kind of felt what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people called me T. Why you not there? Like the episode when y'all at the steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? That was something. That was something I felt like I should have done.
At the steak, did this nigga just say? Everybody asking why you ain't at the steakhouse. Oh my gosh. Now don't tell us you out here mad because you weren't at the damn Brazilian steakhouse now down in South Carolina. Nah. Let me rewind this back. I got to go look at the transcript too. Let me rewind this back. Did he say everybody was asking T why you ain't at when y'all was at the steakhouse? Why you ain't at the steakhouse, bro?
So when y'all at the steakhouse, you know what I'm saying? That was something. That was something I felt like I should have been there because that's my music, and he's getting represented. My music should have been there. I should have been there too. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be in the spotlight. Well, I know how I am.
That's true, T. And I feel like you should have been there. But what happened is that wasn't our call. We didn't have nothing to do. All we got told was
maybe it wasn't a steakhouse. I don't know what he said.
Yeah, you got to think we was getting ready to leave, go to California then.
Exactly.
We at the last minute, he said, "Hey, we need y'all to be. We're gonna give fresh this, and that." We didn't know nothing about what was being said, who presented it for us. None of that. We didn't know none of that. It's just like right now. I'm gonna be real. We getting pulled in so many directions. At the end of the day, we probably the hardest working people in show business right now. Well, I ain't been home. My grass this tall at my house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't been home.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
but see, things like that have to be fully explained. You have.
But I told you that before this.
You got to ask. Think about it. You have to actually ask questions about these things. Wait a minute. Just give me. You got to actually ask questions about these things, and you have to be mindful of the things that you're saying that could have been before you just make an assumption about what's going on. Of course, this is your music.
Because remember, assumptions kills relationships. Remember that.
This is your beat, and in certain places, yes, you are supposed to be there. There's, like I said, there is no place that you are not invited to. You're saying other than the front end business that has to do with Snake Eyes Music Group. There is no place that we have been that we say, "Hey, T the Wizard, you can't be there," or we don't have. You say you don't have to be there. Now, if you were to ask us about it, mind you, usually your responses are first, and then the questions are answered after. So then we have to play catch up. You're saying with your feelings. So what I'm saying is how you verse it. It shows that you in your feelings, but you already put it out there. So therefore, when you put it out there, then we got to play catch up with it. Adjacent to with you coming to us about it, you know what I'm saying, and then having a good response to it, not moving off of emotion first.
No, I think, like I said, in his defense though, I think he been saying.
I've been saying,
but we didn't quite understand it. What he was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? We didn't quite understand it, which I didn't. I didn't understand it until I actually read what he said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He just felt that his name should be called. On our behalf, I feel like we do as much as we can to put his name in the front, but you got to think the song is bigger than us. Yeah. So the song is bigger than me. Listen, you don't really know to really Snake Eyes or It'll Be Fresh. The song really is so big. We playing catch up to try to catch up to the song. Right. So we say. So
I just want to clarify. I want to get some clarification on something. When you say that you haven't received your recognition as you should, verse to the people what you like you truly mean by you not gaining your recognition.
No, because I see. Listen, though, as me being your producer, you know, everybody know we came from the ground up, right? We came from here, though. We were from here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As I see you, me being your homeboy, you can pay attention to all the other artists out here. You know what I'm saying? Who cool they produce? They always say my producer right here. Chop my dog. You know what I'm saying? You have multiple opportunities to do it. You didn't do
and I've done those on multiple opportunities. You have to see. You have to see every opportunity. You have to see all. Like you got. I don't think that you ever seen all the podcasts.
What podcast? When
you have seen all the interviews, bro. There's
the only one interview that you missed me on was the one where
Listen, Mary, I'm finna go.
Jay Levert asked you about who produced the beat.
And then you also have to take it. You also got to take into account about how these platforms, how when they ask questions, how they verse the questions too. They don't even like place it out. You got to think about it as far as like my responses to the questions that they give us. You know, they don't angle. You're saying about the producer. There's certain ones that do. I would have to, in my mind, right then curve. You're saying curve it to implement you, and there's been a few that I've had to turn the conversation in order to mention you. But mind you, to piggyback off of what you're saying, there have been instances you said in my interviews where I didn't mention Snake Eyes Music Group, and this is who I'm signed. This is who I'm signed to. You know what I mean? And so he would have to come to me and be like, "Hey." Such you say, hey, try to implement. You're saying Snake Eyes Music Group. You're saying in there just to slide it in.
Let me say this too, T. And that's some of that.
Listen, if you want to watch more of this interview, you can go right on over there to Snake Eyes Music Group. Shout out to Snake Eyes Music Group. Go ahead and y'all run them up. Listen to the conversation. Some people are already leaving comments over there. I can't take no more. Hold on. Let me Let me look at some of the comments. Some guy said, I respect the way Snake approaches and mediates his commentary. He's a real one. A real leader knows how to listen to all parties involved and make everyone feel they have a voice to explain themselves without feeling like no one is listening. He took accountability when needed and brought the energy that was needed for healthy dialogue. He has great leadership skills. And you know what? I'm gonna say he really did. Snake Eyes really did from the time that I watched. But I just honestly feel like that they don't have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, you got paid, and then he talking about it's about respect. Bruh, a person can still respect you without bringing your name up in every fucking thing, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all. Let's just be realistic here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be realistic. Somebody else said, what's the problem? He just said he didn't want to be in the meetings, etc., or sign a contract to be part of the team. I hope after this interview, everybody takes their accountability and make things right for the better. Southern Soul needs unity, and T the Wizard is from my hometown, and he's such a humble dude. We're so proud of him from the small town of Blava, South Carolina. Okay. The one in the pink, like, yeah, we done. No more. Oh, it got there. So y'all got to go check it out. I don't know. T Wizard, I need you to produce a few of my songs. I'm truly happy these fellows were able to sit down and at least try to work on their issues. I've done music and was all into everything, and I can say that there are so many moving parts on entertainment, label, and business in general. It is. This is simple, easy break down all angles. So, if y'all want to finish watching, you can go back over there. We are 23:41. We're gonna put a pin in it right here, and we're gonna catch up on it later because I can't do no more of it. So shout out to Snake Eyes. Make sure y'all go on their YouTube channel, Snake Eyes Music Group. It's 803 Fresh T the Wiz and Snake Eyes Talk It Out. You can go get the full interview over there. And we stopping it at what time? 23:41. I'm gonna pick up on it tomorrow. Okay. Look, I'm up here putting $23.41. Oh man, so what y'all think about it, man? What do y'all think about it? Let me see. What are y'all watching? Yes, because this is draining. Listen. Cheetah was the next statement was because 803 didn't mention his name when they didn't. I mean, listen. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I say is when God bless you, just bask in it. Just bask in it. Bask in it. Enjoy it. Like, just stop complaining. Humble yourself. Stop complaining. Just be grateful and thankful that your better days have arrived. Dang, y'all don't know how to be grateful and just thankful and just wait. Stop rushing it. It may not be your season yet. Stop rushing it. Because, see, you'll rush it, and the Lord will take another producer that they working with and blow them up and leave you still in South Carolina. Mad, angry. So, y'all, that's my little, Lord, I just don't know. That's my little After Dark tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight with me. I appreciate y'all. They say he seems entitled. Chris says you can understand how they mention Manny Fresh. He wants his recognition. I mean, but the throw up is about respect, bro. You act like you've been in the game 100 years. No. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Hope y'all enjoyed these good old 50 minutes. Okay. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. TD Wilson, man, stop all that crying. All right. Make sure y'all go to Snake Eyes Music Group over there on YouTube to catch up with all of